3, 4.
Just before we launch the fourth exciting chapter of the book, Prospecting for Your Ideal Customer, it would be great to know a little background on the selling scenario in Malaysia. Alright. In all intention and purpose, it is reported MLMs or direct selling companies are totally legal in Malaysia. They are seen as just another way of distributing products by cutting out the middleman. Some legitimate well-known MLMs in Malaysia include Tupperware, Avon, Forever Living and New Skin. By the way, welcome to JNSF Sales and Marketing blog, the place where great sales and marketing professional like yourself meet. Okay, furthermore, do you know that Amway tops the list of the most profitable direct sales companies with annual sales of Rm 9.5 billion? They focus more on health but also offer a variety of products in areas such as home care products and beauty. Are you more knowledgeable now? Chapter 4, Prospecting by Door Knocking to Qualify Leads. CTM Joseph NG. Enough of my long intro, let's dive into this week's chapter. Shall we? Chapter 4, Door-to-Door Prospecting, quote. When one door closes, another opens, but we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell Hughes, a Scottish-born inventor, scientist, and engineer who is credited with patenting the first practical telephone. Believe it or not, door-to-door prospecting and selling is the most difficult sales discipline. Fear not. However, with the right methodology and a lot of perseverance, it's possible to succeed in selling by simply knocking at the doors. However, with the techniques that I will present in this chapter, and I won't hide anything from you, I'll give you all the secrets that have made door-to-door prospecting. Before proceeding any further, let's be firmly grounded on the definition of door-to-door prospecting. Shall we? Here's goes. Door-to-door sales is when sales reps prospect directly to individuals, face-to-face. Rather than relying on marketing to bring in new customers, the door-to-door sales reps walk from one home or business to engage prospects in a conversation about the features and benefits of their offering. That said, let me be honest to you. Here is my personal experience I am sharing with you. Alright, believe me, here, I am giving you my feedback from my several years of door-to-door prospecting to sell full-colored printed posters in Batu Gajah in Malaysia. And I can tell you with certainty, yes, door-to-door prospecting does works, and yes, we can subsequently make a lot of money with it. Door-to-door is an excellent sales school. To tell you the truth, door-to-door prospecting and subsequent sales has brought me not only a comfortable salary, but also a philosophy of life. That is, if you want to be a high flyer in life, never stop moving forward, you'll surely get slaps but persevere, one day it will all pay off. But preparation behind door-to-door prospecting and selling is just as important. True, jokes aside. So, when I'm talking about preparation, it's not about learning your product. I consider this as a minimum, absolute minimum, and as a prerequisite for reading my book, How to Prospect for Your Ideal Customer. Additionally, the preparation of the door-to-door prospecting should include the geographical division of the area to be prospected, rote learning of your opening presentation, setting up working tools, notebook, pen, diary, prospecting book, purchase orders, contracts, fee schedule, a calculator and possibly a brochure. Eat well and sleep well, maintain your physical condition, not forgetting you should not ever wear a suit to go door-to-door prospecting. You will trigger a natural defense reaction from your prospect. You would look too much like the insurance or credit agent. Instead, wear something more like a technician's outfit. It is highly important we must thoroughly examine the opening introductory sentence first. Actually, this is a brief presentation that must be to learn by heart and to recite with each new prospect. An example would be, "Hello, my name is Joseph NG of XXX Company. I am in your neighborhood today to inform all its inhabitants of an innovation in video editing software. And I would like to introduce it to you." Once your recitation is over, confidently assume by your gestures and words to be allowed to the inside the house or an office if you are prospecting for businesses. Specifically with your hand, to encourage the customer to let you in. Perhaps you are thinking that it's very difficult for a prospect to let a perfect stranger enter his house. And you are absolutely right. But I can tell you that it happens in your favor, especially after several months of experience. This happens when you have developed great self-confidence and your speech perfectly well seasoned. If the prospect spares you some of their precious time at home for an individual or sitting at their desk for a professional, then you can start to apply the next selling steps. Alright. The naked truth reveals door knocking requires remarkable rigor in the application of these steps. Which are: discovery, discovering your customer and his/her needs pre-closing, get a firm yes presenting your company, reassure the customer, argumentation, proving the customer that your product meets his/her needs, closing, sign and get the cashed sponsorship, ask for help if you succeed in a one-shot sale, immediate sale to a person you've never seen before, then you can claim that you've gained a level. But what happens when you are faced with a refusal? Believe me, there is nothing worse psychologically than feeling rejected. It is in man's social nature. So yes, most of the time the prospects will dismiss you. In Malaysia, at least 99% of the time people tried to refuse my approach. Believable? You bet. When that happens, take a step back, do not take it personally. Indeed, the person who tells you to go away a little rudely may have had a bad week, a bad day, have heard bad news, has too many bills to pay, or just watched pessimistic news on TV. It's not personal, just keep smiling. It's no big deal. So never lose your smile and at least show them that with you there is no problem, but only solutions, that with you, life is simple and beautiful. The key word when a prospect refuses to listen to you is perseverance. Hence, do not go away, insist. Remember, you are here to bring a very useful solution to your customer for his own benefit. So it's your duty to insist. The rule is to insist at least 3 times before leaving. Always remember that. Get my point? Next, let's delve into the all-important prospecting record book. Yes, more often than not, the prospecting book is your constant companion. It is essential for any door-to-door activity. This document that will help you to record and track your activity. On the other hand, there may also the question of you needing to relaunching after the door-to-door encounter. So be prepared. Of course, one-shot sales won't be your main sales because they require not only a very good sales level but also favorable circumstances. Conclusion: therefore, to round up this chapter, you better believe me, there is no easy out to do and meet stranger from one house to by knocking every door in an industrial area or housing estate. It is a must activity if any dedicated sales professional wants to succeed in selling. As mentioned, there are countless hurdles to overcome. In the final analysis, what has to be done, it must be done. Period. Personally, I myself have gone through the mill in doing prospecting by this method. The result may be not very good, yet at the end of the day, we are bound to get some ideals prospect that can later be your customer for life. True. That said, thanks for reading this chapter. Okay, end of chapter 4. P.S. This clip is presented by me, Madam Sophia, the virtual assistant to CTM Joseph, the author of this book. By the way, do you find this chapter on how to prospect for your ideal customer technique very useful? In truth, it's like golden nuggets to enrich our oldest selling profession. Agree or not? Come to think of it, we know it is a lengthy video, yet we want to congratulate you for watching this clip up to now. Make no mistakes, we are committed to your growth, self-development, and you get to choose us to be partners in our journey to your success in selling and marketing. Needless to say, since you have watched this clip, you now deserve more free bonus gifts of free chapters of the book, How to Prospect for Your Ideal Customer. These forthcoming bonus chapters will be weekly awarded to you until the final chapter of the entire book. Happy. Fortunately, it is worth noting in the comments section there are other professionals like you with same goals and aspirations striving to become more and better biz professionals. Hence, it is why we are eager to know which are areas of the chapter you treasure most. Hoping you will share so that we can help each other grow effectively. Lest you forget, these sharing will continue in the Facebook, LinkedIn, and of course in our club's president email, josephsing@gmail.com. Upon request. Alright, thank you again. We hope to meet you again, next week. Goodbye and best wishes. From me, Madam Sophia and CTM Joseph.